I didn't even notice when I stopped. Here we have the first train catch with this lovely 4K camera. It started out as a serious video, but I'm going to get silly now. Over to this side, we can see what used to be an industrial spur of the Southern Railway. Piedmont and Northern train depot is over there, and the Norfolk Southern Main Line is over there. And also, just in between us and the Norfolk Southern Main Line, is a truck filled up past what it should reasonably be carrying with garbage. Isn't it a beautiful sight to be seeing in beautiful 4K with 5.1 surround sound? Now you might ask, what are you doing out by the Norfolk Southern Main Line? Doing what I'm doing every day, viewers. Trying to take over the abandoned rails. I've just found a very nice foaming spot. Wow, I just found a very nice foaming spot. I had no idea this place existed. Even my observing of maps. Reminds me of the old 5 row over near Spencer, the way it used to have a railroad crossing. And off in the distance, a lovely bridge over the main line. But since I'm here, I just can't resist foaming a little bit more at this. I have no idea what it is. I wish I could have a piece of train track sticking out of a hill. Oh, 2 pieces of train track sticking out of a hill. Even better. Look at it. So shiny and new. It's kind of loose. But unfortunately, my truck is already filled beyond what it should reasonably carry. Garbage. How long is this one? Curses. I'll have to come back later with a longer truck. Anything else I can make a smart comment about? They were so thoughtful in their design that they put a roundabout for the foamers, plus very nice parking spaces. And I didn't even know this place existed. You know, I thought about driving down here for a while, but I've just never thought, never thought there was that much. And I wouldn't have even drove down here if it wouldn't have been for a Norfolk Southern train. Those intermodals drawing me near. And look, over there, across the train tracks, you can see there's a access on the other side. A pile of rocks. Yeah, so now I'm going to continue foaming. But in a separate video. Oh well, actually, you know what? I think I might keep this going. Because, if I don't publish this in this video, I'm never going to publish it. And you'll never know why I was actually here. Well, I mean, you do know why I was actually here, because I'm chasing the train tracks that don't exist anymore. Belmont. Here it is again. Yep. Right there, that little low part. Ooh, there's a park over here. No idea. Far Yarns Crescent Division. Ooh, fancy. Far is a very important plot point for later on in this story, hopefully. So there's the old track bed. And there's where it used to go. Stay on that area. So they got a loading dock where there used to be train tracks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will have our imitation of another YouTuber. Thank you! That was an imitation of another YouTuber. I actually think it's an alright person. And there's where it used to go, right along here, all along the watchtower. They built a shed. All these people disrespecting my railroad. Or the railroad I'd like to have to be mine. This is where it was, right along this side of this building. Then it gets kind of complicated trying to keep track of it all, because it curved across the road somewhere in here, and I lose track of it when I'm not looking at an aerial photograph. I think it went that way, but I'm not sure. It's kind of easy to find it once you find it, because it's a section of woods. It's like a line of trees. I'll say it's this one. Not sure. Yeah, I don't think it is, actually. I think I may have taken a wrong turn. I might be able to find it. Actually, there, I think that's it. No. Yeah, well. Somewhere in here is a development that they recently made. It should be a fairly tall building. Oh, I see it over there, I think. Oops. Well, I'll reach the end of the road. I realize the error of my ways. Wonder if I should stop recording. Ooh, look at that lovely chair. Like a fine addition to my collection. It's probably a good thing that I drove down here with a truck full of garbage. That way I ain't tempted to grab some more. didn't want to hit that poor pitiful bird. I'm confused. Does it go that way? Where is the train tracks? According to this church, God's answer in a plain brown wrapper. Don't quite understand that. You see, there's supposedly a patch of woods right here where the train tracks used to be. It's a line of woods. I think that's it. Pretty sure. It just seems like a steep hill. Yeah, this is it. This is it. I found it again. I found my train tracks. Is there somebody honking at me? No, there isn't. Alright, so there it is. That's not a kind of steep grade. Is there anybody behind me? Good, good, good. I can back up on a one-way street. So this is a one-way street, so when I come back through here, rebuilding it on my quest for the river, I only have to afford crossing guards on one side of it. Very important. Now I'm going to point something out to you. Right there, there's actually a corridor. You can see people's fences kind of make a path. And that path is still right of way. It's very confusing. Yep, there's the townhouses or apartments they built. That's what I was looking for. Disgusting. Anyway, this whole spur used to serve a mill. It was right here. And up until 2018, there were train tracks here, right where I'm driving. They didn't have any connection. I'm tempted to just get out and walk through there. I'll get out and I'll find a slightly wow, these people are fancy. I'll get out and phone for just a minute before these uppity people probably run me off. I'm the ugliest thing that's ever showed up in this little village. There it is. I need to find a map that identifies what sort of branch this is. Anyway, if I may continue on. So my theory is one day amongst the 3,000 other rail projects that I have, such as rebuilding the Graham County Railroad, rebuilding the Mount Mitchell Railroad, rebuilding the Yadkin, or the, what is it, Black Mountain Railroad? Yeah, Black Mountain Railroad, and rebuilding the Carolina and Northwestern all the way to Mortimer, and rebuilding the, what else is there that I can think of that's real silly? I don't want to rebuild the ET and WNC because they're just not worthy. Oh, look! Look! Whoa, 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 whoa. Thomas! It just, the stupidity of this video will not cease. Anyway. You know what I really like about this camera? It used to, with all my other cameras, I have kind of a time limit as to how long I can be stupid. Also, either the batteries will run dead or it'll split the video up after 5 minutes. But this camera, I can go on and on. There it is. One day I'll reach it. Huh, I mean, you should have come here sooner. I could have videoed the Norfolk Southern train going across the river. I gotta remember this place. One day. One day. And to think there used to be rail access to this. Don't worry, I'll tear down all these ugly townhouses and rebuild a mill one day. Provided I don't give up on my YouTube career. So it's another peaceful day in Belmont, North Carolina, as we pass police cars.